I go to 8 on the break, because that's where the fucking thing is first, right? So I go to 8 on the break, and I'm watching these steps, and I'm watching the people play them, and all they're doing is facing this way.
Okay.
And I'm like, at what point do you look this way?
He looks like that, you know.
I only see 2 legitimate ITG players in this room.
Right?
That would be me and Louis.
No.
What I can say about ITG is it's great exercise.
Okay, let me finish.
In terms of what Don's saying, it's true though.
Let me finish. Okay, so ITG1, they do this shit. Fine, whatever. They're running, and it's all this way. All right. I start complaining on the forums, and then all of a sudden ITG2 comes out. Okay, ITG2, good work, you know. Now they figured it out. They can go ahead and they can turn this way a little bit. Okay, then turn this way. Okay, we're having a good time now.
You know what they do?
All right? But, yeah, they do a little bit of that. So I start, Kyle Ward ends up coming. Keel comes up to New York a couple times for a convention and some other
BS.
I
actually said fuck you to that guy in person.
And I
really did that. Lovely.
And I was talking with him, and I was talking steps with him, and because I was really into it. If anyone remembers that stepology dissertation thing I was doing, right?
I remember this.
So I was into that at that point, and I was really like in depth teaching, you know, talking about it. So he ended up inviting me up to where he was staying up on the Upper West Side, and we actually put together Aliens in the Night together. Like, right there in like a fucking Starbucks. So we put that shit together, and he was really interested in that, and I ended up making like half the steps for ITG3. Because he liked the stuff so much. So I made like half the steps, and then all of a sudden fucking Konami goes and squashes the whole thing, and then... Exactly, and then now, right before that fucking happened, obviously, you know, they say, hey, everyone can put their own shit in there, and then fucking shit.
Boom, blew up.
Fucking explosions.
Yeah. Alright, go to Louis. Louis, what do you got?
Well, that's when Louis comes in.
No.
It's just like
Louis is an ITG player.
Right, you came into the cusp of R21 at that point.
Yeah.
What does Louis have to say about ITG?
No, honestly, in terms of what he was saying about ITG1, it's true. You only face 4. I started late ITG2, but like I would see the stats and I'm like, okay, this is none of this. Like honestly, it's true. But like, it's still nothing like DDR. Honestly, to me, it's like
DDR was just so like
there's an art form. Like the guys at Konami, like when they were designing DDR, like they didn't just slap it all on the fucking thing. Like, you know, they went through like mad innovations, and like third mix was just like one of the most explosive. And I could like Jimin could definitely vouch for that, because third mix was one of their best mixes, right?
See, this is what I'm saying, because like in ITG, they never thought of each song being its own entity, its own character. Like in DDR, every song was its own character. Okay? ITG, you didn't know what you look at. Like I can look at a step chart in DDR. I can look at a step chart in DDR and know exactly what song that is without hearing it. In ITG, can't do that. I look at the step chart, I'm like, that could be anything. That could be whatever fucking song.
The same thing for Fifth Mix. I mean, Fifth Mix
had its own character.
I know,
it had its own character.
exactly.
Theme the End of the Dragon, Super High Scene, you know, the Cube. They're all fucking different.
Yo, Don, I think Fifth Mix was like the prime of DDR. Everything.
I love Fifth Mix.
I know, it's like Fifth Mix is extreme.
If I could say something, like, third mix.
I'll be honest.
Like, there's a reason why third mix is the most popular of all the mixes. That's where like it skyrocketed.
Yeah, worldwide.
Like, yeah. And like, you know, it's stepped up its game, and like it was just so great for its time. And like now, like okay, ITG have taken over, and okay, there's freestyle has taken a step back because it's all tech. It's all tech, it's how fast you can step and like kick, and some of you can understand with that.
No, I agree with that. Freestyle is dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Doesn't happen. No one knows what the fuck it is anymore.
And like, you know, like where I come from with like all that, like, you know, like the old school DDR is, okay, DDR, it was called Dance Revolution for a reason. Because DDR is, okay, for some, it was supposed to inspire people to get on a stage, like dance if you want to, but if you wanted to, you can tech. Okay, you can like do a number crunch. Yeah, you have the option to do that. ITG not so
okay, that leads perfectly into what I'm about to say. ITG is a different beast. And Louis will attest to this, and it's not